Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. My name is Adrienne and I am doing pregnancy updates on baby number 2. I'm currently 23 weeks pregnant and I want to go over all of the symptoms that I have been feeling in this last week of pregnancy. Hold on to your pants because things got a little weird. Is that a saying, hold on to your pants? Maybe it's hold on to your panties. I hate that word, panties. I don't know why. It's one of my words. I don't like it. So right now you might hear my husband. I think he's on a call up in his office, but disregard him if you hear him, and hopefully he can't hear me and that I'm not distracting. So week 23, I've got my notes here and some of this stuff was normal, but some of the stuff I was like, is that pregnancy related or is something else going on with my body? So I need your help. I have questions. First up, normal. I remember this hitting, I don't know, maybe around this time, maybe even earlier. In another video, I said that this happened to me earlier in another pregnancy. However, now week 23, I am getting up. Finally, it's happened. It's not a good thing. I'm getting up in the middle of the night to use the restroom. So it's just part of it, I know, but it's so hard to get out of that pregnancy pillow because I don't want to, and you have to like throw the thing up and, you know, to find that comfortable position again when you get back. I do usually go right back to sleep. I have been able to go right back to sleep, so that is a blessing for sure. Another bathroom related item, like spring, summer allergies have hit me. I never ever used to get this, and I think as an adult things are sort of changing in my system. We also just moved back from the Virgin Islands, so for 6 years really I haven't experienced like this type of pollen in the air, and so I'm sneezing a lot, and you might hear it. I'm like really congested, but I feel fine. It's just like a little congestion. That could be pregnancy related, it could be allergies, I'm not really sure, but every time I sneeze, I pee my pants a little, like every single time. So one of my hacks, you guys probably all do this anyway, but just to wear a little panty liner to make sure everything stays dry. It's a good idea. You should take that tip. Next up is an increased appetite. I have been so hungry all the time. Like I'll eat a full meal and then I swear it's like 10 to 30 minutes later, I feel hungry again. Last night we had dinner. I had chicken, like a really yummy marinated chicken. What else was there? Veggies, sweet potatoes, like squash, asparagus. It was a delicious meal and I ate the whole thing. And 20 minutes later, I was like, I'm hungry. I feel like I need another dinner. With that, and with all of the other things that have been going on this month with our gender reveal, my dad had his retirement, my birthday, Mother's Day, Memorial Weekend, I have a doctor's appointment today and I'm afraid to step on the scale. I am worried they are going to have a little talking to with me. I realize I have not gained a lot of weight up until this point. So at my last visit, I had only gained 1 pound, like through the pregnancy. I'm nervous that I've gained up to like 8 pounds this month. That sounds so crazy to say. I'll let you know, I'll keep you updated. I'm probably gonna post something on my Instagram story, so follow me on Instagram if you don't already. I will leave that in the description box down below and it will be in my stories. And I also have highlighted like a baby number 2 story. So it will be there. I'll keep it up there forever and for always to let myself know what's happened this month, because I'm positive that I've definitely gained weight. I'm not sure how much it is. I'm afraid to step on the scale, you guys. Next up, and this is something that when I read about it, I was like, oh my gosh, yes, that's happening. I got right here in this finger, it went numb at the tip. Just the tip went numb. It was really strange, and when it happened and I thought, oh my gosh, what a weird thing, like, is this normal? What did I do? Like, could this be related to pregnancy? And sure enough, I guess some women can form carpal tunnel while they're pregnant and then it just disappears. All of the feeling has come back. I don't think that I'm forming carpal tunnel, but numbness can happen. And it says it's like because of the increase of hormones in your system. How crazy is that? I do not remember that ever happening. Please leave in the comments down below if you've had any like numbness in your fingers, in your toes, your hands, anything. I want to know about it because I found it to be fascinating that that could even remotely be related to pregnancy. It's so crazy. Along with the numbness, I had just a couple of days, I think 2 days in a row. They were very warm, hot days. I felt swelling in my hands and in my feet. And I can tell, again, this is probably just the weight gain, that my wedding bands, my engagement ring probably won't fit that much longer. I try to make it fit all the time. I wore it, I think, almost right up to the very end with Weston, and I gained a lot of weight, so I like forced it on there. The wedding bands are a little bit bigger, so I think that they will be okay for much longer, but it just gets uncomfortable to the point where like I actually am taking them off during periods of the day and letting my fingers sort of have a little rest. We will see how much longer I can keep that on. Leave in the comments down below, in your other pregnancies, how long were you able to keep your ring on? Or if in this pregnancy, you've already had to let it go, at around what week did you have to take the old wedding band off? If you're not married, like other rings, other jewelry that just are bothering you, you can't keep on you. My wrists, I always wear bracelets on my wrists. I have a ton of beautiful bracelets from the Virgin Islands that I love dearly, and they just bother me during pregnancy and they come off almost immediately. I wonder if any of my pregnancy updates, if I'm wearing them. I don't think that I am. They come off almost immediately because they just bother me. And I used to sleep in them. I never took them off before. So that's one thing for me. The last symptom I've had during week 23, I started to get Braxton Hicks. And I'm not sure if this is what was going on in week 22 with like the pressure that I was feeling, but I definitely was getting some Braxton Hicks this week, and I could tell because, you know, it just like the whole belly goes hard. I kind of like that feeling, like when I touch it, it's like, whoa, my belly is hard. And it doesn't hurt, it's just, I know it's what my body is supposed to do. It's my body getting ready for labor. And this is totally normal for it to happen at this time. So that makes me feel better that it's not like a weird thing. You know it's a Braxton Hicks contraction because they go away. And they go away if you change what you're doing. So if you're standing and walking, maybe you need to sit down and drink some water. Or maybe you need to use the restroom. Or if you're sitting, maybe you need to get up and walk around. If it goes away when you change whatever you're doing, then it's a Braxton Hicks contraction. That's what I learned during my first pregnancy because I freaked out the first time I felt them, and I was like, wait, is it a Braxton Hicks contraction or is that real? Because that could be really scary if you were having real contractions at week 23. You would not want that to be happening. And last up is the belly shot. Baby is the size of a bundle of grapes and growing. This bump, I say this all the time, but I feel like, holy cow, I feel so heavy and so big, and he's down there. Like when I feel kicks, it's like boom, like jabbing me down in the pelvis. So I don't know how much further down he can go. I'm sure we'll figure it out. But I'm gonna show you the belly. One of the pregnancy apps that I have did say that a lot of women, their belly buttons start to go from innie to outie at this point, but I have a very deep belly button and mine just sort of expands. I don't think it ever goes to an outie, but it does definitely, you see a lot more of the belly button, that's for sure. So here's the belly. From the front to the side to the other side, and I'll lift up my shirt. I just sized up in these pants, and I bought these during my last pregnancy. There still is a little room, and I have my hair tied just in case I feel like I need to expand later on, but I consider these maternity for me. I don't wear these if I'm not pregnant because they're just too big, but. There is the belly. I will keep everyone posted on everything that happens at my doctor's appointment during my next update. I have week 24 coming up, and this is crazy, you guys. This pregnancy is flying by, and it hit me all of a sudden like, we have stuff to do. We need to start getting some things together around this house. Whew, wish us luck. I will talk to you later. Thank you so much for watching. If you have not yet, please hit that subscribe button and make sure to hit the bell notification so you get notified every time I upload a video. I love you so much. Thank you. Mwah.